If you're talking about it, we're talking about it. Chicago's talk station, 890 AM WLS.
Stepping into the studio right now, Jeff Garlin.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, you know him, you love him. And you know Jeff from Curb Your Enthusiasm. You know Jeff from from thousands of films and television shows.
I'm also one of America's top carbineers.
You are really?
You know what a carbineer is?
No, what is that?
It's a soldier armed with a carbine.
Wow!
And you're one of America's top?
Of America's top carbineer.
Now, Jeff, tell me, Bill Leff claims that he knows you.
Yeah.
Have you ever met Bill Leff before?
Truthfully?
Yes.
He came to an autograph signing I did one time. And I signed a DVD of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. I obviously know Bill Leff, but
I'm the one who convinced you. You said, should I go into comedy or should I be a carbineer? And I said, comedy's your route. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I was going to be a carbineer. No, you know, there's a joke that Bill, it's not like a joke from an act, but there's something he said to me one time. I've reminded him of this numerous times, but I use it all the time. He said to me, he was coming to pick me up for a gig. He said, "Where do you live?" I said, "At Wells and Menominee." And he said to me, "Oh, that's beautiful country up there." And I thought that was one of the funniest things I'd ever heard. And so many times now when people tell me they live somewhere where it's clearly not beautiful country, there's no country whatsoever, I say, "Beautiful country over there." And I said, my friend Bill Leff came up. Oh, man. And I'm quitting. This is it for me.
Now, you're going to be, you're playing Zanies for the last time.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And Friday, St. Charles, Saturday, Vernon Hills. And that's it. I'm quitting the road. Quitting the road.
Forever.
So it's not forever.
No,
it's not.
I know you're on Curb Your
I'm
Enthusiasm
not like
with Larry
the Who.
David, but is it like the Who? Right? I mean, every year it's a retirement tour, but now in the show, obviously the show Curb Your Enthusiasm is written around definitive, declarative statements. This is the way it is, and it will never be any other way.
Yes.
This is it.
Well, here's the thing. Yes and no. Meaning,
Okay.
I'm not doing the road anymore. It was supposed to end this week. Unfortunately, there's a strike going on in L.A., so I added Boston, Nashville, and Fort Lauderdale. So through like the middle of next month.
So this is your last hometown appearance.
Last Chicago appearance. And it was supposed to be it for good, but I needed to pick up some other work.
Oh, that's all right, thanks.
Yeah.
Will there be Jeff Garlin tribute comics, though, who go on to do your material?
I'm putting together an album where everyone does a cut of my material.
Wow.
And Zany's was the one, you were the house MC there for years.
I was the house MC / feature act, depending on what they needed on a particular week. If there was there always was a different headliner, but if, let's say, they had somebody more inexperienced, they want them to MC, and I was the...
Yeah.
But this is like, for years, I was there, I would say 9-10 months of the year I was there. I lived across the street at 15... Oh, gosh, I don't remember the address.
15.
No, but really directly across the street from Zany's. And I would roll out of bed and go on stage. Literally roll out.
At the Americana? Did you live at that
No,
building?
I lived above Davis for Men.
Oh, you did? That's a
Yeah.
nice, that's some beautiful country.
That was a beautiful.
Are you, obviously this season's done, so we've already
Done,
gone through the
yes.
season.
I've been picketing.
Is the show coming back after the strike?
I think it will. Larry hasn't quite decided yet.
And that's it's kind of on a case by case. He's week to week, as they like to say in the NFL.
Well, I don't think it. You know, I won't know for sure until he's written about 5 episodes.
Oh, really?
It's like even if he says, "Yeah, we're going to do it," I don't believe it until he's got 5 episodes that I've gotten emailed to me and I look at and laugh. 'Cause
Yeah.
at that point, he's dug himself enough in that we're in.
You know what? The funniest thing on The Sopranos in history was when Uncle Junior was watching TV and he saw you and Larry, and he thought they were filming he and Tony Soprano. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
What did you think of that? Did you like it?
Well, it was really funny is I saw David Chase at the Emmys the year before, and he said, "I want to get you on the show," and I said, "Oh, great." Now I'm not the kind of guy, you know. Especially being a producer, I understand this. If someone says that to me, I don't call them and hound them. I'm like, well, if they call, they call.
Yeah.
You know, because I've said things like that to people in terms of Curb or other projects, and they don't leave me alone until it happens. And it's like, oh God, why did I say that? and then something changes and they can't do it. So I was like waiting, and then I thought, well, he didn't lie to me. I was on.
Is saying goodbye to the road. This is really an honor to have you in studio as you say goodbye to your stand-up, on-the-road comedy career.
Yes, indeed. That is what's leaving the building.
What will become of your marionettes, Jeff?
What will become of my marionettes? Well, I'm going to send them up to down to Kankakee, which is just beautiful country, and there's a museum down there, the Marionette Museum, which I know you and your family go to once a month.
We go to a couple times. Yeah, we love it.
I'll tell you a story of something that kills me, is that I had a box of porn stolen.
Really?
No, I was given to me. I was doing an interview with John Waters, and I did this.
You know, Patty Duke is the only other celebrity that's ever told us a similar story to this.
Where does she live? Just name a city, and I'll say beautiful country.
Akron,
Beautiful country in Akron. Anyhow, I did a radio interview, and I told the radio guys that I was going to Picket, and that porn came up. They said they had all these porn DVDs. I said I should give them out at the picket line today. They gave me this box of like 300 DVDs, and I went and gave them out. Started to give them. I gave away like 10. I set it down on the ground. I turned away for 2 minutes. Someone stole a box of like 300, brand new, in the plastic.
Oh, what? Not even touched yet?
Not even touched.
Not
300. 300 stolen. Some guy went, I hit the mother load.
Is the porn industry stopped because of the writer's strike, Jeff? Is that all?
No, that's where we're all going to now. Is, people say reality TV is going to take over. Well, that's all good and fine, but us legit writers are going over to the porn industry. And I'll appear in porn, but I'm a hyphenate. I'll only appear if I write it and direct it also. How are you?
You have to settle this bet between me and Bill. Here's the thing. The end of Curb Your Enthusiasm this season.
Yes.
There's one of the bit of the season was that this family that has come from this terrible hurricane moved in with Larry, and they're a black family, and their name is Black.
Right.
And the woman is Vivica A. Fox, right?
Right.
The mom of the thing, beautiful woman, who at the very end, the last 2 minutes of Curb Your Enthusiasm for this season, it appears that Larry has either married or is now living with permanently Vivica A. Fox.
Yes.
Or is it a dream sequence that Cheryl is having because she's staring at, because he divorces, like in real life, he's going through a divorce with his TV wife.
Let's go over this right now.
Right.
First off, have you ever read Charlotte's Web?
Yes.
Okay, that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Just rather curious. I work for the E.B. White estate. All right, here's your answer.
Yeah.
So you're saying,
I'm saying,
Roe, is saying that Cheryl, at my daughter's bat mitzvah, when she saw Larry dancing with Vivica Fox, she in her mind began to dream of what life would be like if Larry was married to her.
Right.
And Bill saw it as Larry danced with her, and that led to some romantic feelings, which led to Larry David marrying Vivica Fox's character.
In all honesty, I believe that that was Cheryl's.
Oh, you're Cheryl's interpretation, and you believe.
Yeah, so they're married.
Well, then you're the idiot, Bill.
Well, I could have told you that before.
What are you thinking?
That a long time ago.
By the way, just to so you know, it's Curb Your Enthusiasm. When have we ever? The only closest thing we ever came to a dream sequence was when Larry died
at the end, but at the exact time at the end of last season.
I know, but we've never in any episode in the real world suddenly had Cheryl. Why don't we do a spinning thing? Woo 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 woo, and suddenly we go off into a world where Cheryl's a man. No, Cheryl has nothing to do with that.
But now this brings back up to Emily. That was fake.
But that was really clever.
All right.
Your idea is stupid. It's really dumb. So, Roe, you would be correct.
Oh, man.
Thank you very much. Although the dream sequence they had at the end of the last season of Curb Your Enthusiasm, where he goes to, he's dying, he goes to heaven, and he gets into an FU fight with the two angels that are trying to get him into heaven.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
And
Dustin Hoffman, yeah.
Couldn't get anybody good, huh?
Anybody good?
That's all right.
No, we tried.
No.
Yeah.
I would miss Cheryl Hines, though.
Well, here's the thing. If the show comes back, Cheryl Hines. This is it for me. I'm done
there
with the road.
Finally! That's the way you say goodbye.
And I mean that.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, guys. A pleasure.